So using the options in the roles node, you can find out the information about roles in the system. For example, we'll take this in the end. Now let's go by the role name. So when you did by user ID, you got the information about the user, the personal information about the user, like the last name, the user group. Let's see what you get from by the role name. So when you give the role name, for example, you'll get the information about the role. So this is possible that this is a composite role. So let's go double click on it. No, it is not a composite role. So okay, so what you see here is the description and the long description. And the reason you got this option also is because we checked this checkbox. Click that. The role name and the short description. But if you check this checkbox also, you get the short description, and double click on it, you get the short description and also what you have maintained in the long text of in the description tab of the role. Okay, so you can see the role name and the description of the role name, which you can get from ager_define. Okay. Now let's go by user assignment. So you give the role name or the user, and you will see what roles are assigned to that user. Okay. Now here, one of the important features in this option is without user assignment. Sometimes your manager may come and ask you to give a list of roles that are not being used at all. So how do you know if role is not being used? By checking if that role is assigned to someone or not. If the role is not assigned to anyone, then it's not being used. Right? So if a role is assigned to, even if it's assigned to one user ID, that means that person is using that role. So when you click on without user assignment, you should get the list of roles and will confirm that are not assigned to anybody. So this is one nice feature in this option to find out. See, this information you cannot find from the tables. You could, I guess, by keeping the user ID blank. So these are so many roles, 79 rows that are not assigned to anyone. So if you go to X, so if you double click on any of these roles, go to the user tab, no user ID there. See, if there were user IDs here, this would not be red. This would either be green or yellow. Okay. So let's take another example randomly. So let's take this. Okay, so this is a very nice feature to know whether a user has been, a role is being used or not. Okay. Now, what will you do with that user information? Probably you want to delete those roles, right? So you don't. Now, this is kind of equivalent of this one. That without user assignment is kind of equivalent of users who have never logged in. You created the ID, but they never logged in, right? So the IDs are not being used at all. So it's that it, okay? My transaction code assignment. Now using this feature, you enter the transaction code, for example, and it will give you the roles that contain the transaction. You can find this information from AGR_T codes. Right? Now, when you get the list of roles here, it also gives the description of the role, right? AGR_T codes will not do that. AGR_T codes will not give you the description of the role. So you have to get the description of the role from AGR_define. Followed? Okay, again, when you click on this, get this list, you can also, when you select transaction assignment, it will list you the other transaction codes which are part of the roles, not only SE01. Whatever other transaction codes are in the roles, the system will display the entire list. So I selected this role, it is listing, give me the list of all the other transaction code in that role, right? And like you just saw, when you double click on it, it will take you to the PSCG screen of that role, where you can maintain, generate the profile, or whatever you need to do, you can do that. Or assign the user IDs to the role.
It is not recording.
Oh, double click on it, right? Did you close that?
I don't know.
So once you come into this role, you can now go into the change mode and then assign the user IDs or change the authorizations, whatever you want, or generate the profile. Okay, now let's go back and let's check the other options in the role node. So I don't know what, I never used this and I don't think it's been used anyways. Profile assignment. It gives the profile name and it will tell you the role name. But the point is, how do you know what the profile name is? You will know. But to use this option, you need to know the profile name. But once you give the profile name, it will tell you what role it is. Okay? Now this information you can find out from which table? AGR_1252 or 1251, one of them. No, not 1252. Yes, I think it's 1250. Okay. Whatever that table is. By authorization object. Give the object name. It will tell you what all object, which all rows contains that object. So these many roles, 255 roles contain S_user_GRP. Again, give the role name, click on transaction, it will tell you, transaction assignment will tell you what transactions are part of that role. And this will tell you what this role is assigned to which users. When you do that user assignment box icon. Now, this is again the most, you should use this a lot, like user IDs, when you click on user IDs by authorization values, you give the object combinations, right? Same thing when you do user IDs for roles, when you do the you have to do at the object combination level. Now in the user IDs case, it gives you the list of user IDs who have a particular combination of authorization. But how do you know what roles give that access, right? For example, we checked the creation of user IDs. We got the list of users who have the access to create user IDs. How do you know which roles give that access? Okay, so if you're going to click on authorization values, then you go to s underscore same combination, s underscore t code is equal to s01. For some reason it's not taking, so let's try again. So s underscore t code s01. Then you have user GRP, user activity is 01, transaction code is 01, and you hit execute. So this will give you the combination of roles, the list of roles that gives the ability to create user IDs. Okay, so this is again, you should use this. There are 79 roles which give you that ability for creating user IDs. Okay, understood? So you can give the combination of values and the object values, and it will give you the related role information, list of roles. But change dates. So who created it? Let's go back. Created by Subba. Let's see how many you did. So see all these roles I created. Right? Because we same thing got changed by, then you can say between what time, what dates it was changed. The rules were changed. Okay. Let's go to by complex roles by complex selection criteria now. So it's the same thing. Whatever all these options that you see here, they're all within this. Okay, without user assignment, by transaction, by profile, by objects. Changed dates. Okay, so whatever you could do in the remaining options, you can do it from this one here directly. Okay. So this is the options that you can use in roles to get the role related information.